Thank you for tuning in to any of our videos. We also want to just ask your forgiveness if anything in this comes off offensive or abrasive. It is not our intent to cause division. What we would like you to do is enter into just a relationship as a believer with us, knowing that we're as much of a work in progress as you are, and that you would continue to pray for Nehemiah Abilene. Give me 1 Peter 2:9.
But you're a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation.
Hold on. A chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation. Listen, check it out. What did he call Jacob?
A royal priest.
What did he call Jacob? What was Jacob's name changed to? Israel, a holy nation. But you are a chosen people, a royal priest, a holy people. Man, it's good. Keep going.
God's special possession, that you may declare the praises of him who called you out of the darkness into his wonderful light.
Read it one more time.
But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation.
It doesn't say peculiar in your version? Why did they remove that? For the church folk. They did it for the clean dressed one. Listen, I like the one that talks about weird people.
But you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people.
Go, that's it, Matt Jones. Guess what you are? It would only make sense that you would be the one that reads that.
Yes, sir. I'm a weirdo.
We're weirdos. Listen, let's be honest. Be honest, we never fit in. Be honest, we never fit in. Think about it. You never fit in. And it's okay. Hold on, listen. It's okay. The design, your identity is the fact that you never fit in. You were never meant to fit in. You were never meant to fit in. He designed you by his own hand to lead, to be a sacrifice, to have a testimony. For those he foreknew, he predestined before the foundations of the earth. He knew what you would do and chose you first because you were weird. Because you don't fit the normal mold, because you're not going to conform to the ways of the world. Even in conforming to the ways of the world, you didn't conform to the ways of the world or you wouldn't end up here. You couldn't do it. It wasn't in your nature. You weren't designed with it. He made you to rebel. He made you to seek something out. He made you to seek him out above all things to change the way you feel. That's why we're addicts. Hold on. Okay, that could be confusing. As addicts, we constantly try to change the way we feel. As believers, we will seek with a greater level of desperation so that we can encounter him in that place. And it isn't all about how you feel in Jesus, but man, does it feel good when you touch the hem of his robe. It ain't all about that, but that's one of the bonuses. Does that make sense? You never fit in. And then listen, phase 3 guys are always going to try to shift back into normal. They're going to try to, it's not discouraging because I know you're going to do it. Everybody does. And because we've got to decrease. The staff here has to decrease so that your personal relationship with Jesus is as desperate as it was the first day that you came in. Because you're going to have this idea of what life should look like now instead of surrendering step by step, moment by moment to him as a royal priest, as a chosen people, as a holy nation. You're going to try to go back and fit into a mold that never worked. Why do you think you relapse? You have this idea of normalcy that's supposed to occur that you're never meant to fit in. And you get clean and then it's like you're back to where you were once. That's the rehab. This ain't a rehab. This is a ministry where you can be made new, brand new, prototype new. Everything, behold, all things are made new. But at 6 months, you got to choose it. At 6 months, you got to choose to believe it. You got to choose to believe it, because it's easy to choose it right now. I had 2 guys ready to walk out last night because I took their phones from them. Because I took their phones. Look, do you see what I'm saying? Because we want to go back to normalcy. I've got this, and this in my life. And if you're ready to run out the door at this point because you lost access for a few days, it ain't even real to you yet. You're still trying to make people happy, and we can't make people happy. We're called to something greater that they either going to follow us or fall away. You understand? And so you got to realize that, listen, my family are them that do the will of God. I'm going this direction, and they have the ability to follow me in this regardless of my past because the old man died. Read it one more time for me so we can move on. Who's you? Us.
Me.
Me. It's got to be personal. It's got to be personal. It's me. A chosen people. That's me. A royal priest. That means a king and a priest. Listen, I don't know if it was CJ or somebody else said it the other day. A prophet talks to the people for God. A king, a king has authority over the people on behalf of God, and a priest talks to God on behalf of the people. And it just said both you are a priest and a king. So it means you're called to rule and speak to God on behalf of the people. But we get caught up on the people not serving us. And I can't with intercession. I'm mad at Oscar because Oscar smells a little funky. And no, he doesn't really. We're on camera. Oscar does not. Let me clarify. Oscar does not smell funky. But instead of going and interceding on his behalf, does that make sense? A royal priest. You're called to have authority and speak to God on behalf of the people. That's who we are in this room. That's who we are. That's why you can never fit in. You can never fit in because you're called to see all of those things and lay them at the feet of God for them, and then rule and reign for the kingdom on earth, which is opposite of the world. It means, and the kingdom, we lay down on our belly so others walk over us. So that the hope is they never have to touch the harsh ground.